Let's go, Mixie! Go, UQ!
So welcome back to the last quarter of this QAFLW match of the round between Yeronga, South Brisbane and University of Queensland, where UQ hold a 38-point lead going into the last quarter. Big news here from three-quarter time is congratulations to number 43, who's won the meet tray. But we'll stick with the footy for this last quarter and see if Yeronga can get a couple of goals and make it an interesting contest going into the last 5 minutes or so.
Barring any huge turnaround here, you'd expect UQ to run out with the win, but you know, we've seen stranger things. AFL is a very funny game, so we'll see if Yeronga can mount a bit of a comeback early and put themselves in the frame for a last minute kick after the siren maybe. I mean, I saw one of those this morning in my game, but Bates slips through the fingers there. That's very un-Bates-like, as UQ send it back in, and great mark there. Davidson to take the kick and kicking for her second, I believe.
Tell you what, Megan Hunt's very much keen to try and add to her 6-goal target. She ran forward as fast as I've ever seen a forward pocket run, hoping that one would go over the back, but it was nicely taken by Davidson. He'll shoot for her second.
Very measured on the approach, deep breath in. Paid dividends as she slots it and pumps the fist there. Oh, a nice little bump there with the teammate. Invetta having a bit of fun out there now at UQ. They think they've got this one in the bag, so why not have a bit of a celebration?
Been a very impressive forward performance from UQ. They've twin dangers there. It's good to see Dakota Davidson being able to come out and clunk. It's good to see key forwards come out and really clunking the ball in their hands. And anytime the ball's been on the ground or been one-on-one inside 30, Megan Hunt's been deadly.
Good tap there. UQ ruckman. Jamie Stone has been really good today. But Yeronga will have the chance through a free kick to send it forward again. Looks wide there.
Heslop comes in. Nice mark taken there. Oh, and a 50. We're going to start this quarter with twin goals. Goal each side to the start of this quarter from the big key forwards. As Molly Suter will come in. And shouldn't miss. Doesn't. Her first goal for the day. We're back to that 38-point margin that was there at three-quarter time.
It's been a very high-scoring second half. I mean, UQ really piled on the goals in the first half, but now Yeronga have been able to sort of match them goal for goal. So Yeronga would probably be thinking if we manage to get a few on that board in that first half, the game could be very different. So back to the middle now with the umpires.
Nicely done there from Conan, gets the ball out to a teammate. Grider running forward to the ball, able to get the hand pass. Kick forward inside 50, no mark taken by Hunt. Be back on her feet, Exxon's there as well. Hunt with the hand pass over the top, back to Grider who's followed up her kick. Terrific work there from the experienced UQ trio. Over the top and a nice goal's been kicked there from UQ. 3 goals in the first 3 minutes of this quarter and it's back to a 44-point margin.
UQ have just looked very dangerous every time they've gone inside this quarter. They're looking to finish the game out strongly and perhaps get themselves a bit of percentage boost because, you know, we expect this competition to be very tight this year. So any chance you have to grab a bit of percentage, get a bit of a big win, you'd definitely be taking in this comp.
It's hard to tell as dusk falls upon. I think that was Madison Wood that kicked that goal. Lights haven't quite kicked in as well as we'd like to up here, so it's a little bit hard with some of these numbers, but we'll get there.
Good handball out the back by Yorston. Collingwood moving the ball forward again, but goes to the UQ player.
Jamie Stone been tireless in the ruck today. Wins it forward again. Can't quite clear all the congestion, but it's going to come out the back here to Madison Goodwin. Nice couple little handballs there, but the pressure from UQ is terrific. It's very hard for them to get a clean kick forward. Jamie Stone there with a bit of an airy. But butters up well. No, free kick's gone against her. And Maddie Goodwin, who's also toiled hard in the ruck all day. It's been a good contest in the ruck between these two. Big thump forward.
Slap down there from Molly Suter. Collingwood with the handball to the sweeper there. Brings it back inside to Yorston. But they've just fumbled here in the middle. Managed to get a kick forward, but there's not much purchase on it. Tackled there without the ball, and the free kick will go to the Yeronga player. Cara Stock. No, my apologies. That's Sarah Duncan on the top of the 50 here. Looking wide, there's a leading player, but she doesn't quite hit her, and it's rolling into the pocket. Will it roll out? No. Good pick up there. Even better tackle. That was flying through the air, the UQ player there.
Good run there from Natalie Thomas. I think she's playing half back, maybe on the wing. Ran forward to try and create an option and got into the good spot. So the kick couldn't quite hit the target there, and we've got a boundary throw in. No, we don't. It's a kick. It's a free kick. Must have been out on the full.
Almost a mark there in the goal square. Hands just dropped it. Pokes it towards the forward lines as the Yeronga player, but it's marked on the goal line. And UQ will send it back up towards Exxon. Exxon and Bates, that's a good duel. Two former teammates with Exxon on her way to Melbourne next season.
Umpires picked a free out here to Cara Stock. Comes out wide. A nice mark taken there by Madison Goodwin.
Oh, Jamie, you touched that.
No mark play on. The kick must have been touched on the mark. Kick to a dangerous spot, but the umpire's going to be a free downfield, I think. It's a little bit of fortune there for UQ. It was right to the dangerous spot where you don't want the ball as a defence, but they'll get a free kick and be able to clear it out through Jane Childs thanks to a downfield free kick.
Childs goes straight down the middle. Hits up Nat Grider. Grider's going to go down the middle again to Megan Hunt, but she cops a big hit there. Mind you, it was legal, I'd say. But UQ send it back inside. Yeronga send it back inside 50.
She is up, sitting up. She doesn't look great. Expect that she'll probably come off for a breather.
No, she's got 6. She's not going to come off.
She won't want to. Another 50 here paid to UQ where the ball is, so we'll have another chance to go inside 50. Megan Hunt staying out there. You said, Eliza, 6-6 goals, you don't want to come off? Comes out here to Maloney. Nice kick inside 50. And there's Dakota Davidson again. And there's Megan Hunt showing no effects of her head knock. Davidson goes long for goal anyway and doesn't quite get the accuracy, and it's through for one behind.
Hunt puts the hands up. I was open, mate. Why didn't you hit me? I could have been going for my 7th right now, but it's just been a great team effort by UQ in the forward line as Yeronga clear it.
Madison Goodwin.
Middle of the ground now with Jackie Yorston. Great intercept there almost by Conan. Spills the ball, wasn't an easy mark. Now Yeronga go inside 50 and hit up a target, but there's one out the back. McDonald's at the back. They needed to move the ball quicker there to get it to her, but she's still going to mark it and she'll have a shot on goal for her 3rd goal. Courtney McDonald's going for, but it's a 50.
So although the contest on the scoreboard isn't particularly tight at the moment, got a nice contest for the leaderboard of the goal kicking comp. McDonald kicks her third for the day, takes her to 8 for the season. Puts her 1 against Megan Hunt, one ahead of Megan Hunt, who had 1 goal coming into today but has kicked 6, so it's 8 goals to 7. McDonald leading there. Megan very keen to try and square that ledger or even get in front by the end of the day.
Bit more open footy now in this fourth quarter. I mean, it's been pretty open all day with some great skills by both sides, but just as a bit of spice has gone out of the game. Just seen the game open up a bit more free-flowing as the umpire tosses it up back in the middle. Set upon there by the UQ player straight away. She had no chance to get rid of the ball, and we'll have another ball up.
Alex Moran tackling Behemoth, just loves it. Hitting players hard all day.
Good thump out there to Gabby Collingwood, but she's set upon straight away. Good body work by Dee Heslop, gets it out to the player. Slaps it the wrong way.
Lauren Middleton in the helmet here. Wins the free kick. It's one-on-ones ahead. Not many numbers flooding back from Yeronga. It's all one-on-one. Side 50. Ball goes long. 2-1 of those one-on-ones. No mark taken. I think that's Sutton out there fighting hard for Yeronga. Kick comes back inside of the dangerous hot spot.
Forward pressure. Keep it in.
Good tackle there from Mia Walsh from Yeronga. And we'll have another ball up. Scrappy kick forward from UQ. Oh, Hunt's there. Nicely snapped out there from Burnett. Set upon by UQ again. Tackling is inside 50 from UQ has been terrific. Hart with the snap there, but it's only as far as Alexandra Moran. Nice kick inside 50, and the mark has been taken by Maria Maloney. It's turned her back on her teammates. Now looking for one on the lead. Just over the top, I think. Yep, just gone over the top. And Yeronga will have the chance to clear. It's come out to a one-on-one contest. No mark able to be taken.
Work over winner.
Got Leeson here with Xanthi Saruti.
Good effort by both players there. Collingwood got the ball here. Yeronga send it down the wing. Oh, that's a good grab there by Jade Ransfield. And another 50. He's given them out.
Hasn't kicked a goal today, Jade Ransfield. Had 4 coming into today's game for the season in 2 games.
Unselfish play. Plenty of these scrappy moments as players starting to tie, but a nice kick forward, but goalkeeper on the goal line for UQ takes the mark. Stops the score. Comes out wide and finds Hayley Pearce. Pearce out looking for Maloney. Gets a free kick. Looking for Hunt up the ground. Not as clean their ball movement as it was earlier in the game. It's probably a little bit more stop-start as the legs are tiring and not as much running to position. But that half-back line is resolute as always, and Eva Agnew takes a good mark. Eva sends it out wide. Stretching hands there from the UQ player. And she moves it on quickly up the wing. UQ taking no risk now, just move it in along the wing. Not going in the middle, there's no point. They're that far ahead that just going to play it conservatively for the rest of this game. About 6 minutes left. So we're going to have a throw in here on the far wing. Taps it down, but Collingwood, I believe, is set on straight away, and another stoppage. Looks like it's on its way. Very contested in these last few minutes. So we'll see which team is able to get the clean break. Good tap down there to the UQ player. Oh, strong tackle there by the Yeronga player, and the umpire penalises her. Yeronga's ball.
So the last 5 or 6 minutes of this game, they'll be looking for another goal or two, just to get a little bit of respectability on the scoreboard. Kick there goes too far for a teammate, but it's nicely fought there from Bagor. EQ Hup, oh, it's a dangerous kick. Nicely spoilt there, and they're going to be a clearing there. I think that's Moran. Gets the ball up forward. And there, guess who? Megan Hunt. Too far out to score. Probably 3 kicks from goal.
Her teammates are telling her to go for it, but that's a bit optimistic.
She's running forward now. Davidson can't quite pick it up, but there's Hunt buttering up. Here she goes again. Oh, good team play. Pass it to a teammate. No mark taken. And they'll clear. Mark taken there by Madison Goodwin, who's found a few touches late in this last quarter. Battled hard in the ruck most of the day. Kick goes over the top. And it'll come back only as far as Heslop, who can't quite take the mark. She's got some support there, shrugs the tackle nicely and gets it out to Bates, who's been everywhere for Yeronga.
Uncharacteristic fumble there from Conan. But UQ managed to clear it up and send it wide, and it's going to roll over. And we're going to have another boundary throw in as the clock continues to tick down.
Alex Moran looking for a breather. Battled very hard today. Great tackling pressure and a great target for her teammates. A well-deserved break at the end of this game. Dakota Davidson forces it forward. Got Childs here. Oh, good tackle. Dangerous tackle? Yes, umpires called it dangerous tackle.
Luckily, she looks like she's okay, despite the head flinging into the turf there.
Vanessa Hart looks a little nonplussed, but a little bit stiff, but that's the rules we've got these days. There's another free kick going the way of Yeronga. Cara Stock will take this free kick. Have they got another goal in them, Yeronga? Long up the line. Oh, almost a mark taken there by Nat Grider. Oh, great smother there from Saruti. Hand passes back. That was Bree Conan. Goes long, but it's cut off by Natalie Thomas. Played a lot of footy, Natalie Thomas. It's been a cool head back there. Under a lot of pressure at half-back for Yeronga.
A lot of cramp in these past 5 minutes. Seen a few players go down and having to stretch out and then quickly get up once the play's back on.
Nat Grider played a couple of games for the Lions this year, but her first game for UQ for the season, and she's coming up with cramp. The ball's following her.
Nat, turn around.
She's had it on a string all day, and the ball, she can't get away from the ball, but she's nothing in the legs to chase that one. Vanessa Hart gets the ball. Oh, still manages to put a smother on as she comes off and collapses over the boundary line. Terrific from Nat Grider. Teammates appreciate it. Ball comes inside to Gabby Collingwood.
That's going in the video review. That one.
Out wide finds Dee Heslop.
Conan again clean. Gets the overlap here and sends it towards Hunt, but Hunt was looking for the over the back and Conan looked to hit her up, so a bit of miscommunication there as Yeronga send it back towards their 50. Brings it down to Courtney McDonald. UQ looking to spread, but it looks like Yeronga have got the outnumber here. Good pick, tap to herself there, Jade Stock, and she sends it back, and that's a great contested mark there from Molly Suter, who will look, passes it off to Collingwood. She probably just could have sent it in herself there, but unselfish play. And Jackie Yorston takes a great lunging
Another
mark.
50.
Jeez, this must be a world record for the amount of 50s paid in one game. I feel like it's been one every couple minutes.
Definitely helps with the scoring when they're paid in the forward half of the ground as Yorston puts it through. Her second goal of the day. 33 points the margin, ticking into the final minute of this one.
So after a dominant first half from UQ, Yeronga have managed to get a bit of a respectable score going, so they won't be completely embarrassed in this one, but if they just managed to click a bit earlier, this could have been a very different game.
And as we go into the last minute, we want to thank everybody for tuning in today. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. It's been a great contest. Sorry, great skills, great match between two sides. Not much of a contest overall in terms of the scoreboard, but it's been entertaining football, and we hope you enjoyed it for QAFL's match of the round. Is there time for one more goal for UQ? Yeronga got numbers behind the footy, so probably not. Kick comes inside.
Ransfield there. Looks up. They want one more. Yeronga do, and she taps it to herself there, Yeronga player. Taps it to herself, takes the mark, and she's walking back now is Taylor Hutchinson. Have a go, Taylor. Have a shot.
Another torpedo.
Is that a 50?
Oh, another 50.
The umpire felt bad.
I was going to say, unfortunately, the second grab meant that it probably added another 10 metres to the kick that was required, but in the end, it's not going to matter. Umpire bring her to the goal line. And after the siren, Taylor Hutchinson should kick her second goal. It'll make the margin a much more respectable 27 points. So the final score here at Leishon Park. UQ 13 goals, 684, run out comprehensive 27-point winners over Yeronga South Brisbane, 9 goals, 357. Megan Hunt, the star for UQ, with 6 goals. Courtney McDonald, 3 for Yeronga. Who are your best players, Eliza?
Well, I thought both midfields were really, really strong. Obviously, UQ managed to capitalise when they got it in their forward 50, but you look at people like Bates, who just had it on a string today, and then the UQ midfielders, Nat Exxon sort of played that half-forward midfield role. She had a fair bit of it. So just a really strong team performance from UQ. And Yeronga will learn a bit from this. Maybe went in thinking we're on 2 wins here. We're going pretty well, but great quality game, and UQ get the chocolates.
And it's a great result for the evenness of the ladder as well. Yeronga will move to 2-1 for the season. UQ's first win for the year 1 and 2. So that's all from us today. Thank you again for joining us from Leishon Park. Make sure to tune in next week for the QAFLW match of the round. For myself, Lenny Phillips, for Eliza Riley, thanks very much.
See you later.